Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
Paz.
And this is Words of Farewell. This was a request from Arkintha. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's got two A's at the beginning, so I'm turning it into R. This single, Born of Sleep, out in July, so a couple of months old. But they've got this, Inner Universe 2, which is an EP, which just came out literally a month ago as we're making this. I believe there is an inner universe, so they've got more than one thing out there. That's about all I know.
I don't know them at all.
And Paz doesn't know them at all. So this is one of those, let's just get on with it and see what we get.
Don't even know if it's heavy, light.
No, I've got a feeling it's melodic death metal. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm clicking that. You reckon that's how he gets his little child to sleep? Just close your eyes to sleep. What a well-constructed song.
Before I go into my gush fest, do you want to carry?
Before you start going on about the keyboards. I think it was. At first, you think, yeah, I know what we're getting here, and I love it when I'm wrong, because it all layered up, especially like in the last third. There was all that different. All the vocals are, we got the clean and the harsh vocal on top of each other, and then the keyboards layering it up but with its own melody. And like a little sort of, not piano, that's not the right, but you could pick out the individual notes rather than just a big chord, and it all just sounded so well put together to me, which doesn't detract, which is almost like I'm being too analytical, because I am, but if you take all of that analytical stuff away, it was like I just really liked it in the way that I really liked Ghost of Atlantis stuff right back at the very beginning of the year. Ghost of Atlantis is a melodic death metal band that has this big sound, and I'm just drawn to things that are really well done, and that was really well done. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because I would say this would be my gush fest now, because I think for me.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What do you think I said?
I don't know what, like douche fest or something. Like you were gonna just say there's a load of rubbish.
No, quite.
Oh God, here we go.
It's quite possibly one of the best things I have seen on this channel.
Oh my God!
And I will tell you, why. Because even though it doesn't really reinvent the wheel, it does everything that I love about melodic death metal, but does it so well. First of all, the video was beautifully shot, the lighting, and they were looking like they're having so much fun doing it. And instantly, I was so uplifted because they were having fun. I was having fun.
Yeah.
Just watching it.
Yeah, uplifting death metal.
As if they really wanted to be there, and that came across in the video. The main riff was really crunchy, really gets your head nodding. I think both our heads were going, damn it, like that.
Yeah.
That was really good. The production on it was immense. The mix on it, and I'll go into the keyboards now, because everyone knows about my love-hate relationship with keyboards. This was, for me, how it should be done, because it wasn't. The keyboards were there not at the expense of everything else. It was there as an addition to everything else. And like you say, they were playing their own little melodies. And the keyboard player, I'm not sure if this is a conscious choice, but they seem to be the sounds the keyboard player chosen was a certain frequency that you could pick out what he was playing.
Yeah, so
but you could still hear the guitars as well. So, like I say, it was all so well put together, and the choice of sounds of the keyboards was really good. And then his voice was excellent, and it's also helps that
death metal where you can hear the words.
Yeah, he's got a really good growl. It's not just a monotone growly shout, is it? Plus, then it helps when you've got a singer in the band as well. He can give you the melodic choruses.
Who could actually sing.
Yeah, the guitar playing was.
That didn't mean that
really,
it
was really cool as well.
I mean, sometimes the backing singer is like hits his range very soon. So this guy had a really good voice.
And because you got like all these keyboards and the melodic choruses and the big crunchy thing that you're in the realms of like Soilwork and Scar Symmetry and Solution 45, Miscreation, all these sort of things all these bands that I really love at the top of the game and at the top of that genre. And I think that this I would slot quite happily in all of them, and also the construction of the song. Which you said it was so well put together, and also you can tell if something's written slightly differently and well. That's a matter of opinion, but the fact that the vocals didn't come in when you expected them to come in.
No,
they came in like 16 bars, whatever it was, a bit later on.
Yeah,
they
established.
Yeah, they came in the riff
song before,
and then a little bit of a fill, and then you expect the vocals to come in there, but it didn't. It came on with the riff with a bit more of a keyboardy lick over the top. Then the vocals started. I thought, wow, that's really cool, because you expected the vocals to come in and they didn't.
Yeah,
because that's how most.
Because they just won't get on with
most producers probably tell you, oh, you've got to bring the vocals in as soon as possible.
Well, that was 5.5 minutes. So, obviously, if you were trying to get it down to something more radio friendly, like 4.5 minutes, then you would have had to.
Yeah, but
we need to lose 8 bars here, or whatever,
But and then towards the end, the song changed from this sort of really heavy, crunchy melodic death metal track into something more. It's quite anthemic at the end,
absolutely.
Isn't it? With a beautiful.
Out came the beauty.
Keyboard. Yeah.
Kind of thing. The beauty of metal came out.
And we've just done Arch Enemy, and at the end we wish there was another minute on it, and it got to the point where because we can't see how far it was through the song. I was thinking, oh, this is really good. I hope they don't end it now, and they didn't. and they didn't. They did exactly what I wanted them to do, and it finished as I hoped it would. So all the things I love about this melodic death metal stuff, they just ticked all my boxes, and I loved it.
That you're talking about is songwriting, isn't it? That's literally this song. We could, there's room to stick another 32 bars on this or whatever. Let's have a reprise of the melody or whatever, and that's just good songwriting. And that was apparent anyway, because that when the guy's doing his cleans and the other guy's doing his harsh vocals, and you've got that keyboard melody and you've got the guitars and everything's layered in such a way to bring out that epicness. That's songwriting, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's using all the facets of your band. You've got clean singing, you've got crush singing, you got your keyboards, so use them, And
you've got seamless transitions.
Yeah, and
the whole thing, and the production was great.
And it was they stuck it on at the end, not for the sake of putting it on the end, it was because that felt like the natural way for the song to go, not like arguably like the new Iron Maiden album, which they just repeat stuff. This was nothing like that. This was just a natural transition from one song to the other. Like you play the end and then you play the start, so I'll say, oh yeah, it's the same song, but one sounds very different to the other. But because the transitions are so smooth, the songwriting is so good, and the dog's trying to get in space.
It's so good. My dog's trying to get in the room.
It's I've not had this much of a buzz since I saw Parasite on this channel. Parasite Inc. Sorry.
Wow.
Which had a similar
sort of
summer vibe to it, but I think.
So I'm getting this.
Yeah, that was really good. Sorry, that was a bit of a gush fest there. So everyone's probably bored apart from words of farewell.
This is going to end up on their Facebook channel.
They're going, my goodness me. I just played a G, man. Why is he being so analytical? A GA.
Yeah, you played it in the right place with the right keyboard sound.
Yeah, but I thought that was tremendous.
I thought that was excellent. That was one of those. Like I say, right at the beginning, I thought, I know where we're going here, and I was totally wrong. So yeah. Well,
there you go.
On that bombshell. Super stuff. Good job, guys. And thanks, Arkintha, for recommending that. You're on a roll with I think more or less everything you've recommended I've liked.
Probably find out that Inner Universe 1 is an acoustic album.
Acoustic guitar and tambourine. It's folk songs. Anyway, it's probably not. Let us know what you think, as ever, and we'll see you soon.
See you now.
I'm off to get this. Bye-bye.